everyone, welcome to the channel for new battle report. So I record this after ETC. ETC is over and basically I have 3 more practice games to show you before we start with ETC battle report. We had a boot camp with Team Switzerland, was really nice. We played in a garage with 4 tables, was really cool. Just the weekend before ETC, basically to get some more practice. We didn't have many games against other teams' list, but here it was mainly to play our final list again on a table in some competitive battle and try out some of the matchup. So that's what we did. Here I played against Pulps, who was our vampire player. It's basically a 4-block list that he was bringing to ETC. So we have the very strong Eldritch Might unit with Lamia commandment that was very successful this year for VC. Then you have big unit of ghouls, big unit of Baronite, big unit of Range Reaper, the unit of Skellies, who will include the Court of the Damned, and then he has 3 Banshees with a solid magic face, Master Cosmology, that he picked. We played Spoil of War and Spearhead. The reason for that is we were willing to see if VC can really break through Infernal Dwarves, get an attacking setup where I can win or not, because I already played the game in a standoff match, so I was really eager to see if VC could be more aggressive. That was a question mark. If you recall this game that I played where nothing happened really. As secondary, I have Enslave and Ransom, which is interesting because he's going to come at me to try out the matchup, so I have an opening to win it. And he has Demonstrate Superiority. Below you see the spell selection of both players. He has a total of 3 heal to raise his unit and get to superior unit size, basically, to engage combat or heal in combat as well, which is, as always, very key for the vampire player. Matchup analysis quickly. Yeah, it's a blocky Vampire Covenant list with big units, meaning they are very resilient and hard to break through. For the primary, no map control needed, but engagement necessary to win it. It's basically a game that he can easily make it a 10-10. I have almost no potential to really win it because I cannot really push him. I don't have enough bodies and just damage output in close combat to do that. So it's basically up to him, but if it were a practice game, he could basically sit back and just make it 10-10. Secondary, yeah, doable if he engage. For him as well, he needs to engage. Pass to victory for me, just to set up countercharge, try to get some good range damage to basically reduce the unit with the Eldritch Might to be not too scary for me before the combat, and for him to find a good attacking plan. Starting, not really needed here on Spoil of War. And yeah, the context here to keep in mind in this battle, we want to see if VC can break ID. So it was really basically the idea for him to try to come at me and break me. Estimation, yeah, too many bodies. The Eldritch Might unit is kind of scary for me. He has the raise option, so yeah, it's rather complicated matchup. And mainly, I think it's not that easy for him to come at me, but at the same time, I have almost no potential to win the game. I think here I'm capped at 10. If he doesn't want to come at me, I cannot really go at him. Deployment-wise, he wandered off side and picked the side, gave me the impossible. He chose, which surprised me a bit, to get the Vanguard on the left flank. I would have expected him to get the one in the middle if he wants to attack me. And I took, obviously, the one in the right. I felt it's quite interesting setup for me with the ruin and the wall that I can take advantage of, and also the impassable really closing my deployment zone, making it hard for him to really go around. So I felt that's kind of interesting for me. This is the picture after Vanguard. Let's move on to Eastern 1. He pushed at me. You can see the problem also with the Vanguard on the flank is that his already fast units are much faster than the rest of his blocks, which are way slower. And basically this is like a 2-gear type of approach, which makes that this unit will reach me way faster than the other one. Magic Face gets some heal. He failed Truth of Time and kill one Immortal with Ice and Fire. My turn 1. I didn't want him to really move around here and get into nice position, so I moved forward to zone him basically, and I also took control of this nice wall here. I'm not sure in hindsight that was the best of the idea, because I wanted to stay a bit more back to give me time with my fast flank here to push. And basically now we are really close to each other already, making him possible to get into charge position from the turn 2, which I would have liked to be a bit later. So I think, not sure it's the smartest idea for me to move that much forward, but we will see. Magic Phase get Cage of Ember, kill 2 ghouls, miscast, kill one of my Immortal, Fireball fails, he dispelled the Pyro Flow, and Rocket Battery did 2 wounds to the Morghast, to the Wind Reaper. His turn 2, he push hard to me, give me here automatic charge, because I'm not likely to break through and then he can just counter charge me. Eldritch Might pushing hard as well, just the Ghoul and the Court staying a bit more in the back. Magic Phase get heal, I get -1 resilience on 3 dice against 3. I really wanted to stop the creation, so that's why I didn't have more dice at my disposal, but yeah, he's able to force through my dice and get the -1 resilience for his shooting with the Banshee. He managed to kill 3 Immortal, could have been worse for me, obviously. My turn, I rearrange my counter-charging units, basically, and here you have my solid battle line with Immortal. We are very close to each other, so I'm expecting charges. I'm going to do, I have 2 NAFTA within 12, I have those guys to bring the token, I have the magic, so I'm really trying to kill as many of this unit as I can, and basically then I have the counter charge ready in case he wants to come at me. Magic Phase get a cage on the Skellies, but he dispelled that. Then I get Flaming Sword and Dragon Roar, both of them in the same unit. I think I should have moved that a bit. I should have get Flaming Sword here down for this upcoming combat. Dragon Roar obviously here because we are within 8, but I think I could have split the boost. Instead of that, I did all 2 on this unit because I was scared of this fight, but I think I could have split the boost a little bit. The idea will be obviously to get the token, the one without Flaming Sword to shoot, reroll to wound, and then the other one wounding on 2 up with the Flaming Sword with the NAFTA Roar. That will work well. Dragon Roar I do 7 wounds, and then NAFTA Roar I do 11 and 10 wounds on the Skellies, so I kill total of 28, which is a good amount of wounds. Rocket Battery did 4 wounds to the Morghast, so that was nice. And yeah, I think that's it. So really nice turn of range damage for me. Therefore, he cannot charge me with the Eldritch Might, so just going to push forward, get in range. I respect my levies a little bit, and he charged me, so the Wind Reaper on 4+ against the unit with the BSB, and the cavalry was automatic, but only 4 model in base contact. Those 3 are not, due to the impossible against the other unit of Immortal with an NAFTA. So we will see how that goes. The ghouls move a bit back, and the court is here to give the boost. In the Magic Phase, you get heal in Aura, then you get another heal with 2 dice against my 4. So not nice. I dispel the creation of the unit, and he got also -1 to wound on his BSB, on my BSB unit. So he got 3 spell off, which is nice. Shooting, he killed 4 Immortal this time. Close combat, he got 2 wounds with the cavalry against my Immortal, and I think I got 4 wounds back, but he was still winning. I think so, because I have like 3 rank banner. He has 3 ranks banner. He has the charge, so 1 more than me. I think I was like losing, and I got like an. But if I kill 4, I probably had more ranks than him. Yeah, still, I think it was like an 8 rollable that I pass. And into the Wind Reaper combat, we both did 3 wounds to each other, and I managed to win by 3. So he lost like another wound, and then passed the reform check, which was very important. Because if he wouldn't have reform, then here I have obviously the counter charge. He didn't chaff me, which I think was a mistake from his part. So I have a nice counter charge, and basically he made 1 model more here with the reform, which is still a flank, but it's a longer overrun for me to reach the cavalry. This is nice battle picture. I'll try to doing more from those pictures because they are really nice. I love them. At my turn, I charge in the flank. I have overrun on 6 into the cavalry, and I think if I make this, that's the game here. I try to chaff this unit because even if I fail the overrun, I want to be able to flee. What else? Yeah, here I chaff the ghouls, set those guys counter charge, here get ready to get some shots, and that's it. Magic Phase, get Flaming Sword in the unit charging in the flank. It dispel Hereditary, but I get a Dragon Roar to the unit that charge. I kill the Wind Reaper, and I overrun on 6 into, I roll exactly 6 into the flank of the cavalry, so that's really nice. Now I can resolve the second combat. I killed like 10 knights, he killed only 2 and it just popped. And then I was forced to overrun, obviously. I calculate I needed like a 4 or 5 to overrun next to the impassable. Those guys could pivot and be ready for the counter charge. Unfortunately, this time I missed the roll. I rolled a double 1, but I cannot complain. I was successful in everything in this sequence. So this blocking me the counter charge. I had to overrun because the court could charge the unit. This is my unit with my mage, so I cannot afford to lose this one. His turn, charge me with the court. The unit is here basically, so blocking the counter charge here. I only have this counter charge here in the front, but not that sexy. Eldritch might charge into those guys here, just reform in the front. Yeah, he gets some buffs, magic face, he break those guys, he elected to pursue them, he catch them. Here we stick, I'm bodyguard. My turn, I reposition to get to counter charge here, 1 here. I didn't charge because he repositioned the court here, so if I charge here, I get some nice combat result. So I just reposition the vassal levies to threaten the flank. Here I double charge the ghoul, I'm going to get them. And we had just ended up here, but I think there was not much for him to do because next turn he turned around those guys. I feed him something most likely, or I make some flea move. He cannot really recover from losing the rest. Basically, that's his only unit alive in 1 turn, because I'm going to counter charge everywhere and just get that unit. And there is not much he can do. So I think here I'm pretty safe for the rest of the game. I can just give away 1 vassal, maybe 2, and then the rest of the dwarfs will just survive and win primary, secondary. And that's the end. Post-game analysis, yeah, I think drop and start questionable for him. I understand the idea of attacking, but I think it is not in a rush. I think no matter what, the central spearhead would have been probably better. Also not forgetting that ID has not that much range, so I think if I play first, it's denying me for sure 1 turn of Nafta Thrower. I think deployment for me makes sense to be on the half right of the table. Maybe I got a bit too high on the table for turn 1. I think the wall was not that key. Obviously it helped me a bit, the turn it charged me, but that wasn't that much key, to be honest. It was like 2 Morgas touching, 2 Wind Reaper touching. Change a little, but not that much. I think I didn't need too much that much forward. Turn 3, not chaffing the counter charge. I think that was the main mistake here that cost him the game, basically, because I was able on my turn 3 to kill 2 units in 1 turn. And I think for him, generally speaking, on a macro level, I think engaging with units that were rather fast and deadly on the charge / more supposed to counter charge was not in the sense of the game. I think he should have rather tried to lock me with infantry and then charge me with fast unit. I feared the Lamia unit, but I was able to shut it down thanks to the Naftan magic, who made a very good phase turn 3, and it just stopped him from charging. And yeah, I think what we can expect from this game on spoil is, in that game that was spoil, it will just not come, and that will be most likely 10-10, and that's it. Guys, that's all for this battle report, and thanks a lot for watching, and talk to you soon for another game. Goodbye.